Italian. That's Italian.
Peggy is.
That's Italian.
32 months for Peggy.
That's Italian.
Who up Peggy and in the rig of love.
That's Italian.
I think I died a bit.
That's Italian.
Yi Hua Mi Ma.
That's Italian.
We are so back, hopefully.
That's Italian. That's Italian.
Mima, please.
That's Italian.
Mean, I don't trust Mima one bit.
That's Italian. That's Italian.
Peggy for the 30-month sub anniversary.
That's Italian.
Is this an April Fool's joke?
That's Italian.
What if she just leaves us on the trucking soon screen?
That's Italian.
Not trusting it.
manifesting that Mima laughs no matter what she does.
That's Italian.
Peggy.
That's Italian.
Bitty's in chat for Gritty Goose. Goose emoji. Goose emoji. Goose emoji.
That's Italian. That's Italian. Italian.
Hell yeah.
That's Italian.
I'm prepared and ready to look at this screen for the next 5 hours.
That's Italian.
17 months and Peggy's back? Hell yeah.
That's Italian.
Oh, Walla Walla, are we getting April fooled?
That's Italian.
Happy April Fool's chat. Hope we're all well and pranked today.
That's Italian. That's Italian.
The term gaslighting is the manipulation of someone into questioning their own perception of reality.
jar, a little red sauce, and open your own pizzeria.
Charles gotta eat.
That's Italian.
Owawala Peggy manifestation. Owawala Peggy manifestation. Owawala Peggy manifestation. Owawala Peggy manifestation. Owawala.
That's Italian.
Wow, Peggy manifestation. Wow, Peggy manifestation. Wow, Peggy manifestation. Wow, Peggy manifestation. Wow.
That's Italian.
Sorry, y'all, I was getting all my swears out. I didn't want to get banned off of the Tiki Tacky Hong Kong. Happy April Fool's, little bitch. Happy April Fools. Did you get April Fooled? I was in space. April Fools, they let me out of space, sugar.
That's Italian.
Be honest, were you doing a gamble? You weren't doing a gamble. What's happening here? I look like I got a devil horn. Goddamn. It's better. I ever doubted you for a second. Lord. What is this? Who turned on the radio? Is somebody ordering me spaghetti sauce? Who's in charge of this shit? It's not me. I haven't been in this rig in so long, it's dusty. So sorry. I don't know who's been driving my big rig while I've been out in space, but they've got horrible taste in music.
Howdy, Peggy, darling.
I like your septum, sugar. Did an alien do that for you? No, baby, I was so bored in space. I took one of my baby hoops and I hooked it through my nose. I started missing them land animals and I thought, God damn, might as well make myself look like a bull. Hold on. I'm getting a message from my astronaut husband. Hold on. Just kidding. I would never get married again. Y'all earn those. Thank you, sugars. You missed me while I was in space? He's alive. Never. I hope not. Have you had ragu? Only the finest. Of course I have.
That's Italian.
Howdy, Peggy. I'm so excited to see you again.
Thank you, sugar. Nice to see you as well. I'm so excited. I could cry? Okay, please don't cry because I do not have the tissues. I used them to stuff my bra and I'm not pulling them out. One of the only Peggy streams I've ever caught. Welcome in. I've been trapped in space. So I don't know if you saw the news because the news was they let the little astronauts down from space, but for some reason they didn't cover me crawling out of the back of the hole and the dolphins jumping around. And one of them took me to fucking shore. And I look so goddamn good in my tight little like spacesuit flying through the water. Have you ever seen a Britney Spears music video? It looked just like it. It was the strangest thing. Hold on. Now to turn my radio on. Lord! What's this? Better. I don't know who that was. Girl, what was it? Brittany wishes she was as fabulous as you. Lord, have mercy. Somebody needs to tune that banjo. Where's your truck wheel? Sorry, baby. Somebody stole it while I was in space. It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing. I figured we'd do like a little Q&A since I've been in space for so long.
Welcome back, Peggy, and big shout out to Dolphins.
Thank you. So big shout out to the Dolphins, not the football team. You gotta lock your truck, Paige. I did lock my truck. How long was I even in space for? I have no clue. You gotta lock your truck. And maybe you gotta lock your pants up.
That's
Nanner.
Italian.
I don't know what you've been up to, but you're chatting like kind of a floozy. Thank you for 39 months, baby. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Actually didn't catch or eat any fish when I was in the ocean, but thank you. Miss you as well, Veronica. Do we know each other? That lip gloss is your sugar. Thank you. It's actually a clear gloss. I'm actually just using this color right here. Hold on, let me figure out what it's called for you. Mile high. I think space is higher than a mile. But I'm no mathematician. You forgot the summer of 85 already. It was pre-boob job, so I'm not interested. Can you walk okay after being in space for so long? No, you know, I've never been too good at walking. I'm a better driver. I was doing my Tae Bo the whole time I was in space, so my muscles are fine. The ISS is 254 miles above. Yeah, but I wasn't in the ISS. They dropped me off there, but I was doing some space trucking. I was trucking in space, and I'd been trapped up there with the rest of the astronauts because they kept saying they'd give me a ride home, but they kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. You get taller since your spine is elongated with no gravity for so long. I have a hankering that maybe all the Red Bulls mixed with the gas station coffee I've been drinking over the years can't elongate my spine. You know what I mean? I'm not fit as a fiddle like them other astronauts up there. My bones are degraded. Have you been forgetting about gravity? No, I haven't forgotten about gravity. It's like driving a truck. You know what I mean? As soon as you're back from space, you just remember. Like riding a bike, like driving a truck. Have you been forgetting? Wait, I read that one. Hold on, I did forget how to read. Was there any raccoons with you in space? No. They wouldn't let Charles go. Apparently, he didn't have the right shots. You're fit as a fiddle in my heart. Thank you, Cupcake. Sugar. Space food opinions. It's akin to gas station grub. So, Charles has been with my sweet babies. You know what I mean? That's their baby as well. He's basically, have y'all ever seen the movie Peter Pan? You know that dog that takes care of them little babies? That's what Charles is. He's basically a third mother. Because they got my mama, and then they got Charles, and they got me. They barely got me because I've been in space, and before that I was on the road. And what's your most controversial / hottest take on your time in space? It would probably be that it smells a little musky up there. And that I think we need to, you know what I mean, deodorize it. All the musk. You know? It's elongating. You know, it's elongating how long it felt to be in space. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing worse than being trapped in musk. I'm saying, and I think there's a few women, they would agree with me. Ain't nothing worse than being trapped in a musk. How do you feel being the first truck driving astronaut? Honestly, I didn't get a medal. Nobody has given me an ounce of respect or attention, so I feel fine. I could feel better. If anybody wanted to clap or maybe pat me on the back, I would take it. Here, I'll give you my back for patting. Are you gonna pat it? Thank you. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. I missed you. Thank you, babies. Thank you for the little... I needed that. It's tough driving in space. Could you be doing fucking flips and shit? How did you keep your hair so blonde and voluminous while you were in space? It's natural. It's natural. I'll wake up like this, baby. You excited for Easter? You know what? I stopped making eggs a long time ago. I think we dropped the act, you know? And why is that bunny ovulating all over my fucking yard like that? Are there any Circle K's in space? Be honest, there was not a singular fucking Circle K in space. And what was I supposed to drink? It was like some sort of space Keurig. Hold on, let me get that for you, Sugar Lump. It's been a while since I've gone live on the Tiki Taki, so. Or typed ever, apparently. I landed in space and I immediately got my nails done. The lady was like, I thought you died. And I said, thank you. Because I looked dead, or what did you mean? Peggy, you're on my TV while I cross stitch. What are you cross stitching? The come and go. I did not come and go. I came and I stayed. And I begged them to let me go. And then they were like, but you're so sexy in space, Peggy. And I was like, I mean, I know I'm sexy in space, but can I go home? I've got children. They're 25 and 26 now. Bless them. Was she sad or happy that you didn't? Come? I actually don't know what question you're referring to. Honkers. Don't go to space. You're so sexy. How long were you gone? I don't know. Time operates differently when you're in space. ITGIRL. Did you see Wicked in space? I haven't seen a movie in, I think, 10 years. I've been watching the Tybo Man on repeat, and then sometimes I would stare out into the distance. I would think about hopping a curb or flying down a freeway on the wrong side of the road, and I would think about ticky-tacky. Sometimes I'd think about my family. And mostly I thought about Charles. I hate to say this, y'all, but my milk done plumb dried up. My honkers are not what they used to be. They're dry. Dry as hell. Peggy, did you see Captain Marvel up there? Did you listen to I'm Just a Girl Together? I've never met Captain Marvel. Do they operate some sort of spaceship? Did you experience the TikTok ban in space? I wasn't allowed to use my I wasn't allowed to use my phone. Would you say you're a cowgirl trucker? I wouldn't say I'm a cowgirl. I would say I'm a redneck. You weren't able to feed the space raccoons. I didn't see a fucking raccoon in space. Were you there? Did we experience two different versions of space? I would have brought one fucking home. You know that. They're the space shit, if you know what I mean. Oh, spaceship. Peggy, you got your septum pierced. Yeah, I told everybody I got bored. I missed land, and I thought might as well make myself look more like a bull. And then I took one of my second holes, and I took my earring out, and I plumb just stabbed it through my nose. I needed a little pizzazz. I started feeling kind of down on myself. Are the aliens sexy? This is the first time I've seen Peggy, and what is going on? Okay, ask a different kind of question. That seems kind of rude. What do you mean you've never seen me before? And what do you mean what's going on? I just landed. I was in space. Anybody else? Like, I feel like I covered it. Peggy, be honest. Did you get porbed? I don't know what a porb is. Is that some sort of Star Wars thing? What do you mean this is perfectly normal? Exactly. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Is it true that in space no one can hear you too? Did you hear me too in space? Be honest. Did you hear me too in space? How was sleeping upright? I wasn't sleeping upright. I'll just let myself bonk around in my cabin. There was a bed in my semi-truck in space, but sometimes I just like... Have you ever floated in the ocean and fallen asleep? It was like that in space. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard to lay flat and still. I think I'll just sleep while I drive. Did you see the aliens fuck? What was your space rig called? That's a really good question, but it's quite personal because I named it after one of my space lovers. And what did you use that bed for, Peggy? You know what, Kate? Y'all are being kind of perverted in the chat today. They're still drying. I just left the salon. I did read one of them books while I was up in space. I brought one singular book with me. I think it was called Nice Can of Barbarians or something. Did you visit Pluto? The dog from Disney World was not in space. Thank you for asking. Ice Planet Barbarian. Sorry, my vocal cords are still getting used to gravity. Yep, it was Ice Planet Barbarian. It was weird because I did not know that author had also traveled to space. I didn't know she'd written a memoir. I didn't know there was lots of memoirs out there about my experience. Any 7-Eleven in space would you eat? I ate the space food they gave me, and I'm going to be honest, it was akin to one of them hot rollers. One of them taquitos. Hey, Pegster, nice to meet you. Is that Hermes? Hermes. Is that French? Are you looking forward to trucking back on land? And if so, what route are you looking forward to? I don't know. I just got a really weird email and it was like asking me a bunch of questions, but I couldn't read it. I thought maybe it was because I've been in space so long I forgot how to read. But also maybe it just was not in English. I'm not sure. Sorry, Peggy, if I say anything inappropriate. My only excuse is that I'm ovulating. I cannot relate, baby. I cannot relate. How does it feel? Are you the fucking Easter bunny? How was your re-entry into Earth's atmosphere? Is it easy to adjust? Okay, so I was just saying this, and I would like to say it again while I have your attention. They dropped that big pod down. I was riding on the hose. She said get off me, but I was like, I'm nervous. I've never done this before. I was riding on the back of that female astronaut like a monkey. I was hanging on tight. Have you ever seen Twilight? I was holding on tight. She said, please get off. This is unsafe. And I was like, I'm scared. I'm scared, baby. So I was holding on to her. And then the other ones were there. Fuck them. It was only me and her, if you know what I mean. And then we landed. And I was just saying, it's the weirdest thing is that they all got on top. And we're having this magical moment looking at the dolphins. And they made me crawl out a hole in the back. I swam out like Ariel. You know, when she looks naked when she pops out of the water. That was me, baby. And then I just grabbed onto the fin of a dolphin and it took me to shore. Did your curl routine get better in space since there's no gravity? No, my hair just curls like that, baby. You can't mess with what the good Lord bless you with. Is Charles a possum or a raccoon? He's a raccoon. That's a possum. But Charles is a raccoon. Did you poop in space? Did you poop on Earth? Did you think I just stopped pooping in space? What do you mean? Are you okay, Maddie? What did you think they did to my butthole? Stitched her up. They stitched her up. They gave me a space hole. I thought they would have got bigger since the curls are weightless. Sorry, that's all right. That's all right, baby. I don't know. Maybe they were hanging out like this, but you know what? I didn't spend a lot of time looking at myself. Wow, I'm just kidding. I put my lashes on every morning. If she farts, she sharts, game in. Well, speak for yourself. I'll say a lot of things about myself, but I have not sharted in space. As a Texan, I feel so at home right now. Dramas, it's very nice to make you feel at home, baby. Did you want to cop a squat in the back of my truck? Be honest. Would it float up? You're short, but I was wearing pants. I'm not pissed. One time I laughed too hard and I pissed my pants and it was bubbling all over the damn truck. Did you conduct any experiments while in space? Peggy was too busy looking at those Ice Planet barbarians to worry about the hair. I don't know what y'all are talking about. She pisses when she farts and sometimes she sharts. Booty rocking cowgirl coming to my barn. I'm not really a barn girl. I'm more of a trucker. I'm kind of scared of you. I'll pass, but thanks for the offer. What do you mean you're kind of scared of me? Dramas. What do you mean you're kind of scared? Am I scared of you? Be honest. Sugar plums. You're not scared of old Peggy, are you? Is this about the Mountain Dew? Because you know the dude done them. It wasn't me. It was the Mountain Dew done them. Had nothing to do with old pegs. They intimidated because you're all that. Thank you, Affidel. That's what I was thinking. Marry me, Peggy. I've sworn off marriage betwixt. So I won't be getting betwixt them cheeks, if you know what I'm saying. You know what? I might get betwixt cheeks, but I'm not getting married. Actually, I don't know if I'll even do that. It's a lot of effort. Probe me. Why are y'all so fucking horny? What's going on? I was the one in space. Why y'all acting like that? You were on land. I'm not scared of you, Peggy. You bring a good vibe to the function. Thank you, PK. Am I invited? Peggy Pillow Princess, I guess. You know what? I don't normally ban people, but I'm thinking about it. Been a rough few months, Pegs. Sorry to hear it, Lunary. If Jolene can come, I'll pop a squat. Who's Jolene? I invite you over and all of a sudden you're bringing another lady? What the fuck is going on with dramas? Are they always like this? Have y'all been chatting in here while I've been gone? So happy Peggy is back. I miss you. Thank you, baby. Oh, my dog. And I don't know your dog. You must have brought back too much sexy space vibes or something. People been wild. Do I got stardust in my hair? I put a little on my cheekbone. Any thoughts on Cowboy Carter? I've never met Carter. Did you have to wear those special spacesuits or did you get to wear your own clothes? No, that tight little number I was wearing in space, that one was mine. She bites, but she's real chill. Jolene. Oh, you weren't saying, oh my God, but with a dog? You really mean your dog's name Jolene? Well, okay, listen, if your dog Jolene gets along with a little pet raccoon that sometimes
That's
suckles on my
Italian.
nipple, then fine.
This one's for you, Peggy.
I don't feed dogs, though. I only feed roadkill. Did the farts get trapped in your suit? Why's everybody so worried about my fucking booty hole? What's going on? Peggy, big news. My best friend is finally dating a decent guy. We love to see it. Big news. Everybody clap. They found one good fucking man on the planet and they're dating him. Did you take pics in space, Peg? I brought my flip phone, but I forgot my charger. And so I took like one photo. I think it was a blurry photo of like half of my titty. And then she died. The battery drains fast as fucking space, baby. Jolene and raccoons go way back. They get along. Huge news. Is it legal to be gay in space? Wherever Peggy is, it's legal to be gay because if anybody treats you different, I'll hit them with my fucking truck. And that's on period. But I'm not on my period. You know what I'm saying? Menopause. Anything you missed from Earth while in space? My truck, my big rig, baby. I missed her. Let me give her a little kiss. I missed her. She needs a little stroke. Could y'all close your eyes for a second? Hold on 1 second. I had to get a little personal with it. Who took care of this truck while you were gone? I left it parked in the back of my mama's land, but there was some stuff missing. I don't have a steering wheel anymore. You should talk to this guy, Neil, we all met. He really loves space. A man. I'll think about it. You wanted a space souvenir. Am I not good enough for you, Emmy? Am I not good enough for you? You wanted a space souvenir. He's one of the girls, though. I'm about to be on my period. Can you have it for me one time, baby? You know what? If they can put me in space, maybe I could take your period, sugar. I don't know how it works. Peggy and Neil fan fiction. Y'all been writing fan fiction about me? As soon as I landed back on Earth, I did start reading a book, and I thought it was about a sexy trucker. You know, we were reading that series about that sexy trucker, the mechanic. But it turns out it was about a door. So... And I got it on audiobook, so it is truly the most interesting listen. Yeah, it's about some door that this woman fucks a door or something. I thought the unhinged part was like a mechanic reference. I didn't know she was gonna fuck a door. It wasn't April Fool's. I thought that this might be a nice lesson in tenacity. Have you ever heard of it? For instance, and my tenacity was living in space for so long. I had to leave my big rig and Charles, my mama, and my kids. Did you read the Marshmallow Peep romance book? The Marshmallow Peep romance book? No, the only book I read while I was in space was, what were y'all calling it? The Nice Plan of Barbarians or something? What about that woman that fucks a mattress? Haven't we all? Big word, I don't know what that means. Tenacity. I think it's a state. You know that one is really long. Dolly Parton lives in it. Tenacity. You got any plans to upgrade your rig since you're back? I think I gotta pick up a job or two because they said they were gonna pay me big bucks for going to space, which is obviously why I went, for the cash money and for the fame of being the sexiest space cowgirl there's ever been. Cowgirl? Space trucker. You put that bottle full inside your mouth. You know what I could put full inside your mouth? Your entrails. When I slice you open and slurp them up like ramen noodles. Shadow, does that sound interesting to you? Would you like me to slurp your entrails, Shadow? Have you ever seen someone gut a pig? It's been a while since I've committed murder. Hold on one second. It's my lawyer. He's texting me. Shut the fuck up. Pardon me. No manners. You leave for space, you come home, your lawyer's rude as hell. Anyways, they were supposed to pay me the big bucks, but it hasn't hit my account yet. Would you like me to unban them for you to mess with, Peggy? No, please do. I'd love to have a little fun. I have a pet pig. Please don't say that. I'll cry. You have a pet pig? You do not. You have a pet pig? Do you nurse your animals as well? You whip out a tit and let them suckle? Come on, back in. His name is Harvey. It's a mini pig. Bessie, stop incriminating yourself. Did I say something incriminating? Is that why I'm getting a phone call? Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm live. No, I'm not muted. Mute. That was the weirdest thing. That was the weirdest thing. Sorry, it was my lawyer. Shadow, come back. We need a new class pet. Yeah, Shadow, come back. I only said I wanted to eat your entrails like ramen noodles. What seems to be the problem? Come on, baby. All I got was I would never multiple times. Because I said I would never. So he called me and he said, if you're live, mute your mic. And I said, okay. And he said, did you just say and or admit to a crime? And I said, I would never. And he said, because I heard you say and or admit to a crime. And I said, I would never. He said, did you insinuate? And I said, I would never. And he said, also, it looks like your left tit's about to flop out. And I said, my tit. And then he hung up the fucking phone. Have you talked to Hank since coming back? No, babies, I haven't talked to anyone. I landed literally 15 minutes ago, hopped in my rig and went live. I haven't even seen my kids yet. Okay, folks, I'm a professional lip reader. I got this. But I did get a weird email. Well, you're my priority numero uno, baby dolls. I did get a weird email. It looked like it might have been in, what do they call it? British English. I'm wondering if Hank flew the country. Ben occasionally giggling across the room. Big Ben? Oh, Sugar, thank you for the 100 biddies. You should catch up with Road Rat, maybe through a Steam call. Is Road Rat live? Road Rat's live right now. Hold on, let me give him a call. Playing Split Fiction. Okay. Sometimes y'all be saying things and it sounds like I'm in an alternate reality. And I was in space, so that's really saying something. Gotta hit up the trucker friends to let them know you made it back safely. Don't worry, I'll hop on one big, radio call later today when I drive up. Peggy, the cheekbones are
That's
cheeking.
Italian.
Oh,
Like I
baby,
need to eat.
thank you. It's Stardust. I grabbed a little and rubbed it on me before I left space. Do you enjoy being a truck driver? Baby, I was born in the truck and I'll die in the truck. I love it here. Thank you very much for asking. Thank you for the 42. Who's splitting their fiction? It does sound like maybe a euphy, if you know what I'm saying, a euphemism. Peggy, oh, girl, I read that. Peggy, have you trucked in an alternate reality before? Lord, I'm starting to not know which reality is which, if you know what I'm saying. The nightmares feel like real life, and the real life feels like nightmares, and sometimes I'm dreaming. Sometimes I'm not dreaming. Sometimes I Hope You Dance is playing, and sometimes it's like Thriller. Eufy is the brand of my mom's Roomba. I don't do Roomba because I'm not a very good dancer. Isn't that the thing where you exercise while you're dancing? Peggy, did you do your taxes? I'm pretty sure I don't have to do taxes because I was in space. So you can't tax me because it's not taxable space land. It's a space. Are you related to Miley Cyrus? I haven't done a DNA test. But if it turns out I'm 100% related to Miley Cyrus, I'll let you know. That's Zumba. That's my bad, baby. I should have known. Roomba, Zumba. It's the same thing, right? What's a Roomba? I heard you. I Hope You Dance it in a grocery
That's
store, and I
Italian.
thought of you. Baby
Peggy,
doll.
Did you bring us something back from space?
And why do people keep saying that? Is me coming back not enough? Roomba is a ballroom dance. I should have known. I should have known. Y'all got anything big and important coming up? My presence is a present. Lord, I just found an old candy bar in the bottom of my big rig. Melted and then hardened and it melted and it hardened. It's a crying shame I don't know where my microphone is. I think I got robbed while I was in space. I'm not gonna lie to you. Thank you, baby. It's my favorite color. You're the only gift. Yeah, you're ticky tacky. You're the only gift I've ever needed, baby doll. I got they were called like freeze dried tears or something. And then I also had that ice cream everybody's yapping about. And then there was like rice and beans, dehydrated rice and beans, so it's crunchy like a cracker. And then everything was crunchy like a cracker. And it came in these little bags. And I think it said something on it, but I didn't read it. I just opened them up and started crunching. It was your birthday yesterday. Happy late birthday, baby doll. Did you do anything fun? Did you fly down from space and get back in your big rig? No taquiters, no taquiters. I haven't had one. Not a singular taquiter. Not since I landed. I'm not going to lie, I thought Peggy got lost after like 45 minutes, so I left. I said it before and I'll say it again. This was an April Fool's lesson in a thing called tenacity. It's I think that's where Dolly Parton's theme park is. Did you meet any aliens? I think they call it the old bait and switch, except it's like the bait and switch and then the bait. Back at bait, switch, and bait. I've invented it. It's like you baited them and then you left and you switched it and then you baited them and then you rewarded them. It's a new April Fool's thing people are trying out. And by people, I mean me. I wish I was, but my mama won't let me drive since the incident. What? What incident was that, baby? Affidel, what happened to you? What was the best part about being in space, Peggy? You know when you walk down the stairs and your honkers are flopping up and down and you gotta hold them even though you're wearing like the tightest Victoria's Secret bombshell bra you could find. In space, my boob job just floated. And there was no gravity to hold them down when I flopped out of my big rig. Cold ramen. Where's Shadow from earlier? That could have been him. Cannot relate, but I hear you, Peggy. I'm sorry to hear that, Jesse. You should play Escape the Backrooms. I think you'd love it. I'm not much of a game player. I mostly just drive my truck. We need space pictures. I said this before, and I'll say it again. I brought my flip phone up to space, and I forgot the charger, and it died as soon as I was there. It took one blurry photo of my left head. I can post that one on Instagram later if you really want to see it. Would you work part-time at a fast food place? Yeah, maybe. Why not if something happened to my big rig? But I really prefer to drive. Back pain is basically non-existent. Exactly. Except I was strapped to that seat in space like this, driving my big rig with my eyes taped open because the Red Bull coffees weren't as good in space as they are at the Come and Go. You know the lash glue? I was doing this just to keep myself driving. Did you get taller while in space? People keep asking me that, but I think my bones are degraded from all the taquitos and ribbles I have. Boof Loops Cafe. Boof Loops. Is that a Halloween event? If you fell asleep at the wheel, would you just keep driving forever? And you know what? You could hit an asteroid belt or two, and I almost bumped into Jupiter's big old rings one day. Ben wants to know if you would do DoorDash in your big rig. I don't know if the money would be worth the gas prices for my big rig, Ben. If I DoorDash, do you think it would be acceptable to have a little nibble? What kind of freight were you hauling in space? I was hauling, sometimes I was hauling freeze-dried milk. Y'all were there? I streamed one time in space. They let me borrow one of them phones, and I streamed once. Maybe twice in space. Babbles, and you know what? That is the exact, that was the exact question I was asking. Who are you engaged to, and why are you wearing so many rings? And did they do something wrong? And are they trying to make up for it? And have they lied? Like, have they, for instance, committed fraud? What are they up to that they needed to maybe give you so much? Were they overcompensating, Jupiter? You know, you really have to sit down and think about it. I don't know if there's fraud or embezzlement in space, but it's food for thought. It's very serious. You think anybody ever cheated on Jupiter? Well, I want to know why she's got so many rings, that's for sure. Jupiter does deserve better. I was saying the same thing, baby. I was saying the same thing. Jupiter has so many lovers. Did Jupiter elope for their wedding, or did they plan it? She wasn't answering my question. She was a hard cookie to crack. Did you see Uranus? Well, you know what? That's what I was just saying. Chat was saying they were asking a bunch of questions about my anus, and it was freshly stitched up, apparently. Sitting here watching Peggy is crazy right now. Peggy's the reason I fell in love. Oh my God, you're in love. And knowing Peggy breastfed her raccoon, and now I'm sitting here with my own raccoon while my husband feeds him my milk. Dale. And that's an inspirational story, baby. Thank you for sharing. What did Earth look like from space, Pegs? Have you ever played with marbles as a kid? It was incredibly similar to marbles. I'll tell you that. Very similar to marbles. Hey, hi, baby. I miss you as well. Honk, honk. Hi, baby. Did you see Mars dirt as Did you use Mars dirt as eyeshadow? I'm going to be honest with you, y'all. They said, and I quote, don't get out of your fucking truck on the planets. And there were all these weird signs on Mars. It was like, have you ever seen the big barbed wire fences that look like the government's trying to keep you out? All over Mars, baby. Did you see any Star Wars? I've heard it's getting dangerous up there. No, but I was just saying it was stanky up there. It was pretty musky. I'm sure that's where all the space lot lizards live. Maybe, baby, maybe. I thought you were done getting pranked. I was getting pranked. It felt like a prank to be in space that long, sugar. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Did the aliens give you the sexy hat? Or do you travel? No, that's my hat, baby. No, I was in a sexy little one piece and I didn't change it the whole time I was there. And she's a stinky bitch. They don't have any laundry machines in that big rig. Oh, Matt Damon was in space filming a movie. Interesting. I haven't even had a shower. I just let the salt water cleanse me. One second, babies. Hold on.
Yes.
Right, baby. I just landed from space. I was wondering if you were driving anywhere near me.
Oh my god, I am. I'm right around the corner. I'm behind you.
You're behind me in my truck. Well, that's the weirdest thing, baby, because I'm parked in my mama's yard. So why are you at my mama's
I'm in the
house?
bed of your truck.
You're in my truck under the blanket?
I'm under the blanket. Don't go in there.
Don't go. Is that why it smells so fucking bad in my big rig? Be honest, Rat.
No, it smells good. You know it too. Like, don't even cap. It smells good back there.
It does. It's given an air of Frito. You ever had a Frito before?
Yeah. What do you think I'm eating back here?
Is that what that crunch is? I thought maybe it was just that my truck is so old and it's getting rusty.
No, you don't need to take it to the shop. It's me crunching.
It's you crunching. Okay, good. I was just checking on you, baby. Well, you just enjoy yourself a hot boxing yourself under my covers with your Fritos.
Thank you for letting me live back here like the rat I want to be.
Yeah, real. So did he have my steering wheel? Because that's what I was gonna ask. Is he back there under the blankets with my steering wheel? Really? Did he follow you to space? This isn't in space, baby. This is in my mama's backyard. It's been here. So has he been living in my big rig the whole time? He did hang up on me. But, like, he has Fritos to eat, so. Probably listen to my Faith Hill cassette tape front to back. What else would you do in the big rig? Tybo. You could do a little Tybo. You don't think he used my scratch-offs that I was saving for a rainy day, right? He wouldn't do that. He would not use my scratch-offs. Might need to wash the truck and the bikini. What do you mean, the bikini? Road Rat's not under that blanket in a bikini, is he? Okay. I think that's how he got the Fritos. What do you mean? Was he being a lot lizard in a bikini in my mama's house? Was he driving my truck around? Did he hot wire my big rig, sell off my steering wheel, and eat Fritos in the back of my truck? Guys, we could do Faith Hill karaoke, but I don't have my microphone, so we just gotta raw dog it. Do y'all feel like you've got enough protection this evening for a little raw dogging? You want to show me the back of your Kindle? Is this some sort of pickup line y'all picked up in the years that I've been going? Baby, I don't know. I think we got one of them dick swords. I'm always ready to raw dog. Perfect. I've done this thing now where we could just sing as much as we want karaoke wise and it'll never affect us and everybody will just listen to me. Nothing bad happened while I was in space, right? Like nothing I should know about, like nobody I care about died. Like Faith Hill and Jimmy Buffett are good, right? Oh, I'm good? Okay, good. Good. If that's the case, then we might as well hit a little Margaritaville. You know what I mean? Hold on. Watching the sun bake. Yup. All of those tourists covered in oil, and that's me under my big rig for sure. Strumming my 6-string. I really need my microphone. Road rat! Peggy, he died! He was just under the blanket! How could Road Rat be dead?
Oh hey y'all.
And away again in Margaritaville. You're for my lost shaker is so. There's a man to blame. The Nile's a river in Egypt. Okay, geography. We got a little geography princess over here. Why are y'all saying rest in peace? A brand new tattoo. Why would you say that? Yep, but it's a real beauty. Yep. A Mexican cutie. I don't think we can say that in 2025. Having a clue. Does he still sing that lyric? Yup. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. I'm ready to head to the beach. I need a tan. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. So. Some people say there's a man to blame, but not me. I have a lawyer. Thank you. It could be my fault. Not me, though. Blew out my flip-flop is coming up. Does everybody have a flip-flop on? Flip-flops are mandatory in the big rig. Who's selling me spaghetti sauce right now? He's hitting that pan flute. Could you give me a minute? What beach are you going to? Have you ever been to Jersey? Stepped on a pop top. Cut my heel and I had to cruise back home, baby. Banging on your truck door. Oh, God, not a salesman. In the blender. They're boozing the blender. And soon it will render. What's going to happen? That frozen concoction. You sing it, Jimmy. You know exactly what I need. Maybe I'll see him at the beach in Jersey. Again in Margaritaville. Sing it with me, Ticky Tacky. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Say it, salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. I blame at least one woman, but I know it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I won't be seeing, not with my lawyer present. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. I'm blaming one woman. Yep. And it's their damn fault. Not mine, though. Stay safe out there, babies. Love you, Jimmy. I was just April Fool's and y'all.
You should be on Broadway, Peggy.
Oh, my God. Katie Rose, you shouldn't have. I was thinking about auditioning for, what's that one play? Book of Mormon. Book of Mormon. Oh, 1 second. Thank you. If we did Jimmy, that first one's for my baby boy, and this one's for my baby girl, Faith and Jimmy. My babies are named after Faith Hill and Jimmy Buffett. Are you ready? You all know the words. Not wicked. I'm not wicked, baby. Thanks for asking. But you got me like a rocket, shooting straight across the sky. It's the way you love me. It's the feeling like this. It's centrifugal motion. I don't know what that means. It's that pivotal moment. It's impossible. Guys, I was thinking about maybe leaving trucking and doing a drag show somewhere. I think I got a future. Yup. Disney World calling Cinderella said to Snow White, how does love get off course? Probably because he kissed you while you were unconscious, Snow. Those fast whores. That's my big rig. Baby, I'm forever yours. It's the way you love me. It's the feeling like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. It's that pivotal moment. I like that part. Like she had a big sip of water. Unsinkable. This kissed me when I landed in the ocean. You can kiss me in the moonlight on a rooftop under the sky. Might be a little triggering for me right now. Windows open. Close your window, Faith. Oh, it's be slow motion. You've got me floating. Flying. This song's about me. It's a feeling like this. And somebody explain it. I don't know. It's perpetual bliss. It's that pivotal moment. It's, she's thirsty. This kiss. Somebody give her some water. This kiss. It's the way you love me, baby. Yo, this is for you, Tiki Tacky. Yep. It's the way you love me. It's the feeling like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. It's that pivotal moment. It's, yeah. Maybe she's having an intimate moment. I'm not sure, Faith. This kiss. Maybe. It's the way you love me, babe. Guys, what am I supposed to do with my hands without my wheel here? I gotta go there and get it fixed. I gotta get fixed stat. I can't sing and not swerve on the road.
Hostage until I knew Peggy was real.
Hostage, baby. Please. I was just space hostage. Space was holding me hostage. Exactly. Have you ever seen a ballet? Except it's me driving my big rig. How am I meant to sleep when the vibes are so good? Can I hire you to sing at my wedding? I will think about it. I can see it now. Peggy's Truckin' Good Time drag show in Pigeon Forge. Is Pigeon Forge in Tenacity? I'm pretty sure she is. I think the only thing that we could possibly have left here to partake in. I think it's probably a little, you think a little Shania? I was thinking there's only one thing I could think of. I think that maybe it's time for me to go shower off my space. And I was thinking before I go shower off my space, I think we maybe. Oh, baby, I don't know if my neighbor's gonna be doing that, but I would assume, is that the little queer one that lives next door? Are we allowed to say queer? She's in the LGBTQ, and I think, she was yelling real excited about something tomorrow morning, so probably. The carpet muncher. I love, let me get something straight. It's the LGBTQIA plus, baby. I'm informed on one thing. I may not know centrifugal motion, but I love my little queers. Okay, hold on, baby. Would you like a little smooch? That's for my gay babies. My space dried up all my milk, but if I had any, I would give it to you. Space is queer positive, and so is Peggy Lou. Thank you for asking. Mommy gave us a kiss. Okay, on that note, happy Hong Kong happy pride. She's coming up on us. She's coming up on us quick. I can't believe it's time already. You know what I mean? If you've been with me for a long time and a good time, this should hit close to home. You know what I mean? I'm gonna blast her. I'm gonna Baja blast her up. Don't cry, babies. Mama will be back soon. You know what I mean? I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get that feel to eat, but always keep that hunger. You know? May you never take one single breath for granted. Yep. And God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. Not me, babies. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. I saw her from above. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Yup. Promise me that you'll give Faith Hill a fighting chance, right? And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance with me ticky-tacky, I hope you dance. Hold on, I'm hitting that. I hope you dance. Yup. I hope you never fear those mountains in the distance. Never fear them because they're tall. Settle for the path of least resistance. You know who else is tall? LeBron James. I mean, taking chances, but they're worth taking sometimes. Sometimes they're not. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth taking. Debatable. Don't let some hell-bent heart leave you bitter. Yup. When you close to selling out, reconsider. I would never sell out. I give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, you know what I mean. I hope you dance. It's a wheel that keeps in motion. You know what I'm singing? Rolling us along. Somebody's gonna hit the backup vocals. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Sorry, my vocal cords are warming up because I've been in space. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. You know what I'm saying, babies? Whenever one door closes on your big rig, opens to your big rig in space, promise me that you'll give Faith Hill a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, yep, dance. I hope you dance. I hope my mama can hear me in her trailer. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Miss you, baby. I gotta learn the dance. I hope you dance. Thank you, baby. Who wants to look back on their years? Wonder where their years have gone. I hope this really long outro doesn't ruin the vibe. Babies, I really missed you while I was in space. I really missed you something fierce. I hope that it doesn't take another year and a half to get my steering wheel fixed. Happy April Fools. I hope you don't feel like a fool, baby. No, I'm keeping my feet on the ground.
That's Italian.
I might try to go read that email I got.
The kids missed you.
Thank you, Mama. The kids miss me. I think they're off in college or something. One of them's foaming at the mouth still. One of them's they're foaming at the mouth still. I hope you dance, my little babies. Bye, that one. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you already. Would love to see you for Happy Pride, Peggy. Damn, I don't even know what month it is, sugar. When the fuck is Pride? It's in the summer. In the summer or something. See you soon, babies. I don't know what you're doing tonight, but if you're on the internet, everything you read is a lie.
That's Italian.
It's April
Love you,
Fool's
Peggy
Day.
E.
Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. And do not put your credit card information in on Instagram. As soon as I landed, I was still on the back of that dolphin, and I've gotten scammed already, babies. Scammed already. Wow. It'll be fine. I bet I'll get that